Yesterday was a disaster. Not only did Bo Bichette leave the Blue Jays, sign with the Mets, but I went 0-4, minus $100 for the second time already this challenge. Wah, 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 wah. All we can do is try to bounce back today. Welcome to day 13 of betting $100 every day for a year. Thankfully, the NFL is back, so hopefully this weekend's NFL bets go a little bit better than last weekend's. We got two games today. We got the Bills, the Broncos, the 49ers, the Seahawks. I have five bets for today. Before I jump into them, I do need to recap. Year to date, 18 wins, 28 losses. We're down $267.56. Oh boy. All right, let's see if we can bounce back today. $25 on the Broncos, -1, -105 against the Bills at Caesars for my first play of the day. I think if you're betting on the Bills, you're simply just betting on Josh Allen to take over the game and drag the Bills to the win, which is certainly possible. We saw him do exactly that last week against the Jaguars. I don't know if he can do it 2 weeks in a row, especially against this Broncos defense. Remember, the Broncos rank 5th in defensive DVOA, 8th in opponent EPA, 1st in opponent success rate. They can stop the run. They can stop the pass. They're actually 1st in opponent dropback success rate. And also, they've been dominant when playing at home. They have a net yards per play of plus 1.2 at home compared to the Bills, who have a net yards per play of just plus 0.2 on the road. Meanwhile, we already all know this. Teams have been able to run the ball against this Bills team quite successfully. Even the Jaguars last week averaged, 6.7 yards per carry against them. So I think the Broncos play good defense, keep the ball on the ground. Don't ask Bo Nix to do too much. I think they win and cover the small spread at home. $25 on Broncos, -1, -105. I do think when they do go to the air, though, I think they'll target Troy Franklin. $20 on Troy Franklin, over 2.5 receptions at plus 136 at DraftKings is my second bet. He had 3 or more receptions in 14 of 17 games this season, so I'm not entirely sure why he's at such big plus money to just haul in 3 catches in this game. Second on the team in total receptions this season with 65. Second on the team in receiving yards with 709. Broncos are going to have to go to the air at some point this game, especially if Josh Allen does go off, and the Broncos kind of need to keep pace with the Bills' offense. So Troy Franklin, he's already done it 14 of 17 games this season, over 2.5 receptions at plus 136. I have $20 in that. That bet was placed at DraftKings. We are now going to move on to the second of 2 NFL games. $30 on the 49ers, +7, -105 against the Seahawks at DraftKings. Not going to deny the Seahawks are the better team in this game, but at the end of the day, if you're betting on the Seahawks to cover a touchdown spread, you're betting on Mike McDonald, who's making his playoff debut, and Sam Darnold, who we have seen him not play so well in big games. Even earlier this year, was it against the 49ers or was it against the Rams that he finally played really well at the end, but leading up to that, he had 2 interceptions. He didn't play well for the first 3 quarters. I'm not saying the Seahawks shouldn't be favored or shouldn't win, but to lay 7 points on them, you're banking on them having a fantastic game. And I don't know if I can get there, especially against a 49ers team that is experienced, who knows what it takes to win in the playoffs, who has already gone to a Super Bowl, the duo of Kyle Shanahan and Brock Purdy. And also the 49ers offense just is better. 2nd, 6th, and 3rd in offensive DVOA, EPA, and success rate. Seahawks offense 10th, 14th, and 8th in those 3 metrics. Seahawks offense regressed in this second half of the season. So with it being at that magic number of 7, I will take the touchdown and the extra point with the 49ers. I got $30 on them. I also got $20 on Brock Purdy, over 22.5 completions at even money. That's at BetMGM. I think running the football against the Seahawks defense is no bueno. I think the 49ers, instead of running the ball a ton, especially with Christian McCaffrey, who hasn't exactly been effective on the ground this year. I know he's racked up a ton of yards, but I think, 3.8, 3.9 yards per carry. I think they're better off throwing the ball and also throwing just short routes, screens to McCaffrey, swing passes. Get him out of the backfield. Don't try to get him to run between the tackles. So I think that's going to add up to Brock Purdy racking up the completions. Maybe the yards won't be as high, but I do think it's going to rack up some completions based on both game script and what I think the 49ers strategy will be. So Brock Purdy over 22.5 completions at even money. I got $20 in that. And then finally, $5 long shot touchdown bet. Kyle Juszczyk to score touchdown plus 950 at FanDuel. We saw last week when George Kittle left the game with an injury, Kyle Juszczyk got involved in the offense a little bit more. He ended the game with 4 receptions for 49 yards. He does already have 2 touchdowns this season. And hey, if the 49ers want to score, maybe to score against this very elite Seahawks defense, maybe they add in some trickery, get their fullback in the mix a little bit more. So I'll sprinkle $5 on Kyle Juszczyk to score a touchdown at plus 950 at FanDuel. Those are my 5 best bets for today. Let's get things going in the right direction here. Here we go. Good luck to all of your bets today. Gamble or bless, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.